In this video we're going to be doing a 100-mile review of these, the Asics Cumulus 25. Welcome everybody to, yes, our 100-mile review of the Asics Cumulus 25. Now, just as a heads up, this is not going to be an exact 100-mile review, right? If you know anything about me or follow the channel, you know that I can't maintain these lists of any shape or form. I think actually, if you know anybody who's got ADHD, you probably really understand by like starting something, I'd never finish it. So, as much as I probably should keep an eye on the mileage in terms of properly keeping an eye on it, I don't. I know roughly that I've done about 100 miles in these. And I know that because I basically lived in the thing. It took over from the Nimbus 25, which we did getting up to about that 100-mile mark when I was marathon training. And when I kind of came out of that, this sort of took over. Right, so what have we got here? Let's start with the midsole. So we've got Flyphone Blast Plus, we've got our Hard Plus outsole, and I will come on to wear and tear in a minute. We've got a Jacquard Mesh upper. It weighs, I wrote it down actually, 287 grams, fits true to size, 37.5 in the 37.5 mil stack in the heel, 29.5 in the front, and by my maths, it's about an 8mm drop. I don't know if I mentioned, but it fits true to size. £150, but it's well under that now. You can pick these up a lot cheaper than that if you're not fussed about colourway. There's enough foam around here to make it nice and comfortable. And yeah, that's probably about it in terms of stats and features. Let's now get on to the things I've liked and the things I've not liked. Okay, so the things I've not liked, let's do them first, and there's not many. I've got to say the thing I don't like really is the upper. It is quite warm. It's not as warm as the Nimbus 25, but it is warm. It's something to be aware of. I know it doesn't help with the black version now in the summer, but this is a shoe that does heat up with the upper. The outsole's not very good in terms of running on sort of greasy conditions or slippery conditions. The AHA Plus has done a fantastic job in terms of wear and tear, but it's not very good in those greasy conditions. And that's about it for dislikes. Yeah, there's not many people. I've really liked this shoe, which I think tells you enough, the fact that I've taken it to this sort of distance. In terms of wear and tear on the outsole, it's been great. I've burnt it out here a little bit. When I say burnt out, I've chewed up the EVA foam. We've got a little bit of wear here in terms of burning it out, and also along here. But I think for me, which is really key, is the way this AHA Plus sort of sticks out. That's where traditionally I would burn the shoes out, but because of this placement of the AHA Plus, it's really saved that and given these shoes plenty of life still in them. I mean, this shoe can go on for miles, it really can. I've also burnt it out a little bit there, but in general, right, this has really held up well. I like the ride of the Flyphone Blast Plus. I think it's fantastic. We've got pure gel in here, which is great. I love the fit of this shoe. I love the weight of this shoe. And I just like the whole setup for me. It just works really well as a daily trainer. It has been a real joy to just stick this on and not think about the shoe that I'm in and run. So look, I don't want to make the video any longer than it needs to be, because I think this is a shoe that can't be underestimated. If you're looking for a daily trainer, the Nimbus 25 is too much shoe, and the Nova Blast 3 is probably a little bit funky and a little bit quick and a little bit unstable. This is a perfect shoe that sits in the middle of that. If you want the sort of best of both worlds, then this is a way to go. They really have done a cracking job with the Cumulus 25. So there we go, guys. Can't endorse it enough. I think it's a great shoe for you guys to check out. Let me know in the comments if there is a shoe that you think's better than that, or if you've got the Cumulus, how have you found it, in particular with the warmth of the upper. But yeah, that's it for me, guys. If you're looking for a good daily trainer, you can pick them up cheap. I think the Cumulus 25 is definitely worth a look.